Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm just doing a quick shoe review again for you guys. So today's shoe I'm going to review is the Loewe, the Blaze Loafer. I got the color black. I got these a couple months ago while I was in Spain. I was really looking for a pair of loafers for a long time. Loafers are kind of notorious for being a little bit hard to break in, so I have tried on a few pairs in the past. I just felt that they wouldn't be comfy. So I'll go over my opinion and just a size guide reference if anyone else is out there that is interested in buying them. If you're not familiar with this brand, it does have a German name, but it is a brand from Spain, just one of the men behind the brand from a long time ago. He had a German last name. They've used his name as the brand's name. So if you've never been into one of the stores, their stuff is beautiful. The stores are really, I feel like decorated very cool. If you're someone you kind of like Acne Studios or Celine, I feel like you'll really like this store. I have made lots of videos before about wide foot friendly shoes, and some of you have asked me, can you make a designer shoe video, like a haul of wide foot shoes? But I can't afford to do that. I mean, this was a birthday present to myself, and usually, I'm gonna be honest, until the last few years, I've never really had designer shoes just because it just didn't really suit my lifestyle. But my life is a bit different now, so I've had to get a few nicer pairs of shoes. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, the ones that I've picked up, if you watch any of my previous shoe reviews, I really, really love them. I probably should have invested in some nicer shoes in the past. So you can find wide foot friendly designer shoes. It just takes maybe a little bit of work. So I'll put up some photos of a few other pairs of shoes that I liked from when I was in the store. I noticed right before I made this video, I was looking for some links to this shoe, and unfortunately on a lot of websites it sold out. So if you like the look of this, they also have another one called the Campo loafer. So this is the Blaze. The Campo is very similar. So I was going to get that too if this size was sold out. So some really nice shoes in there. A lot of them have more of an anatomical toe box. So if you're new to my channel, I typically always tell everyone I'm a woman size 9 US or 40 Euro. Typically in a designer shoe, I always get size 40 Euro. And my foot is slightly wide. So originally I wanted the chocolatey brown color in the loafer. I just thought it was really beautiful. It's kind of like a similar color to this jacket that I'm wearing. Unfortunately, I got these at the Madrid store. They were sold out. But I just opted to get the black because I'm like, you know what, black probably goes with more of my clothing anyway, and I actually don't have a loafer like this. So I was fine with the black, but probably the brown would have been my number one preference. So for sizing for this, I did pick up the size 40 Euro, which is my typical size. I would say it maybe runs slightly big for a size 40 Euro. These only come in full sizes though, so this would be my true size. And you can always, mine was just a little bit big, so if I just put on a bit of a thicker sock, it's perfectly fine. But I would say if you're a true half size, you always get an 8.5 US, this shoe probably won't work for you. I think it works better if you're a full size in shoes. And I'll just show the shoes come in a box, and then it comes with 2 dust bags that are pretty nice quality, the thick canvas, and it has the Loewe logo there stitched on them. And I like when they send 2 separate ones just so they don't touch each other if you have to pack them. So this particular shoe is made in Italy. It's calfskin leather. It is a very good quality shoe. The sole is quite heavy, but it doesn't feel heavy when you're walking around. But when you pick this up, you can just tell it just feels very substantial. Like this is a nicely made shoe. These look great with loose trousers or jeans. That's probably my favorite way to wear them. But yeah, I really like them. So just something I quickly wanted to note. So my right foot's completely normal, never gives me a problem. My left foot, I have a small bunion. So this is why probably over a decade ago, I started wearing barefoot shoes or only getting shoes with a wider toe box. This has honestly helped me so much. I've also been really good to do toe exercises and just wear more proper footwear to the gym. So I just wanted to say, right when I wore these for the first time, my right foot, that's completely normal, perfectly fine. I did notice though, and again, this is a me problem, but just in case anyone out there has a similar foot issue, right here, because the leather is pretty thick and rigid, it was just rubbing on the top of my big big toe a little bit and causing a bit of pressure. So I have actually, I'll just show you, you can order this on Amazon. I have a shoe stretcher, and if you guys haven't seen this before, this is actually a handy tool to have. This one's actually a little bit big. This is a men's one. I ordered it because it said it was good from size 40 to 47, but I think actually I should have got the smaller one, the woman's one. But anyway, what you can do with this, you can basically stretch your shoe out any which way you want. So it comes with these detachable buttons. So right here where my big toe is, I just wanted a little more space, so you can put the button there. You can stretch out the length of the shoe, which I did not need. And then also if you twist the top here, if you need to make your shoe wider, this will stretch it out. So basically what I just needed to lift the leather a little bit up in this area. So I kept it in there for a week or two, just in my closet, because I wasn't wearing the shoes anyway, and it really helped. So this is something I would recommend. I'll link the one that I have down below, just to have in your household. If you ever get a pair of shoes, you can really customize them, especially if your feet are a little bit wide. So also, I haven't worn these outside that many times yet, just because kind of right after I got these, it was snowing and raining a bit. But yeah, I have worn these. Probably the first time I wore them, we were walking around all day, probably 12,000 steps. They didn't hurt my feet at all. Again, I could just feel a bit of pressure on the top of my toe, but I know the more that I wear them, they'll be perfectly fine. Yeah, so just to end off the video, would I rate these shoes? Yes, I would recommend getting them if you can get your hands on them. I love the beautiful brown color as well. There's a similar Campo loafer in a nice burgundy color that I saw in store. Those were beautiful. Definitely get your true size in the Euro sizing. The quality is beautiful. I think they're very classic, but with a modern twist, just due to the toe shape. I just think they just make your outfit look a little bit more cool. They're very comfy. If you have normal feet, you don't have toe problems. Also, if you live somewhere like where I live now and their winters are not harsh, there's not much snow, no salt, these look great all year long. You can really get a lot of use out of them. So yes, I would really recommend them. If you can get them in Europe or on sale, that will save you some money. Definitely if you're traveling, get the VAT back. And even just for fun, just to go look in the Loewe store, there was a few perfumes there too that I really like. If you've never smelled any of their perfumes and are in the market for a new one, I would recommend that as well. So I will link these shoes down below, as well as the other ones, the Campo ones that I like. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, guys, bye.